Hi, what's up YouTube? So here's my first video showing test hands with Mannadium. This is my going first build to be prepared for Max C. Obviously, for how many cards I have in the deck for Max C, I'm not prepared for it here. There's like 7 that are supposed to be in this deck, right? Yeah, the 2 Gamma, yeah, plus the 3 Ash, that's 5 there, plus 2 Called By. Not saying so. If I got Max C here, I just because I have nothing to it. But I'm going to play through this test hand anyways to just show you what type of board you can make with this test hand. It's not the best hand here for sure, but it's pretty decent. So in this situation, I would say that I need to see something different, right? So I need to get a body on the field, but I want to kind of get access to Photon Lord. So if I go ahead and I use Mseti first, you can kind of send Obsidians, but I'd rather save Obsidians to make sure it can guarantee me to get Calarium, right? And so most times, like in most decks in this situation, you would want to use Mseti to send Obsidians to make sure you guarantee King Sark in hand, but I really don't care about Horse in here just because I have talent. So if I get Ashed here, I'm going to use talents to draw 2. Obviously I won't get Ashed because this is just against the computer playing. This is against the UE deck or whatever. I'm going to send King Sark. I'm going to guarantee get a King Sark back anyways. Oh, and I get another Mseti. Alright, so now first thing we're doing, activating King Sark. And then we're going to send Mseti. And gonna send probably Domatov just because I think I have pretty much a good chance at full combo here, right? Honestly, I'm probably gonna have to use the talents here anyways, which rather than getting the graveyard, because we can get to that later. We're probably gonna pop. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do here before going to Photon Lord, I want to save the talents just in case, because against the computer it doesn't matter, but regardless, I'm gonna play this like I would play it normally live. That if you have talents in your hand, you really don't want to use it until like the end of your combo. I could use it as one last discard to get into Photon Lord. But yeah, I want to go for Obsidians right away. Pop them Mseti, of course, and I'm leaving Domatov on the field because in case I lose something, I'm gonna get draw cards. Like if somehow they wipe, if they wipe the board with Nib, it's not gonna help anyways. But still, alright. So Calarium, and we're going for Rimheart for sure. Rimheart is the 1-card starter, and this is great here because I play 1 Visa Starfrost and I open it with my hand. Right, that hardly ever happens, but it's great to see it in my hand here because then that's gonna get me pretty much full combo. So add in Meek. And then you can special Meek because Rimheart's on the field, right? And since I don't have a tuna, that's again, see, this is a situation where if I had to Ash the Gamma, I would have been stuck here because I couldn't have got Meek on the field because see, now he has 1600 attack. So Meek special summons when you control Visa Starfrost or a monster with 1500 attack, 21 defense. Now with this hand, I wouldn't have been stuck because I could have had Visas in the field, and then as long as you have Visa Starfrost in the field, you can special summon Meek no matter what. But so I would have done a different route by maybe using Visas to pop one of the Domatovs or use Obsidians to do it. But again, here, like I said, is the most important thing is Obsidians in the graveyard. I have a free special summon in the graveyard, right? Banishes to special summon Visas or monster with 1500 attack, 21 defense, which is all the level 4s. So I want to save that, and I want to save talents as long as I can, just because with this hand, I'm not as protected against Nib. So if I get Nibbed in the wrong spot, I can still keep extending because of Obsidians being my grave and talents being in my hand. Alright, so I'm just going to go through my normal combo like normal, which is a little different because I have Visas, so now it's going to be Visas to pop the Meek. We're going to put him over here, Visas. And then we go Meek chain 1 and always Calarium chain 2 to protect yourself against Ash. Now if they had Ash, they would have Ashed me by now, but still. And we're going to go 2 here. Make that one 4. Alright, now we don't even need Trisuka, right? We're going right into Amatara. Now, I already have Visas in rotation, so off of Armatara, what I'm adding is now there's no need for Plurino at all. You could get the extra free body, but I have one. The only time you really need to add a rival, so a rival I'm getting no matter what off of right card. So I don't need extra bodies just because when I have access to the horse engine, I have all the bodies I need, so there's no need for that. What I want is my counter trap, so that way I'm prepared for anything, right, with the counter. Now we gotta go and see what sucks. I put the Meek there. So where I messed up here, which you can you can go into Baron right there, but there's no point. So I got Baron with these two cards, which in some situations I might make, but I might make Baron right there with these two, but I'd rather Photon Lord, right? So to get this off the field, because if I'm gonna go into right card right here so in this situation, before going to right card, you gotta use Armatara to pop the Meek, because once I get Lightheart here, I can't special summon the right card underneath. So what we're gonna go is we're gonna go Armatara, pop the Meek, and so that way I have a 4 ready to go already. Now we're gonna go. So Armatara makes Lightheart. He's a Starfall from the field, not engraved. Okay, now I'm going to get a free draw because there's more than 3 defense monsters on the field. There's already 3, so we're going to right card off of this. Special summon up under Lightheart. So that's getting a rival plus a draw, which is great because now I can get horse engine there. Oh, driver. That was stupid. Well, I'm just going to send that off to the horse. So now we're going into Visas plus right card. Baron. Now send the happy. What we're gonna do here is, since I kind of messed up a little bit, put the Photon Lord over here because I might have to put cross shape up top there. Let's see. I used all these, okay. So I need to make cross shape work on that, but if I put cross shape there, that's a problem with using the Meek. So be careful with which Meek you use in a situation like this. Alright, so it's better. Yeah, so we're gonna go rival. Okay, it doesn't matter what we bring back in this situation. What I'm just using is to go into cross sheet. Now I'm gonna miss out on getting the extra attack, because I need to put crossing over here instead of there, so I can fusion Astrological. Always you gotta be careful with the where you put the Meeks. I've been playing this deck for over a year now, and I still make mistakes. So Visas, and then I would say always banish the Rimheart, just to keep a right card in the grave for your second life. Alright, so cross sheet chain 1, not using Astrolog, won't pop nothing. Okay. And here, probably just going to bring out the Rimheart. You could bring out, most of the time you're going to bring out Meek in this situation to get the pop, but I had to pop the Meek ahead of time. Okay, so now we want to make Crimson Dragon with the level 4 Meek plus. Plus the Astral. Yep, and then on summon effect it had Rumble. I'll show you how the Rumble comes up. Now what's great about this too, I don't think I talked about my deck profile, but you can dodge imperv like that. It's not going to happen much, but sometimes people will wait to imperv you on Crimson, so as soon as you use Crimson effect to add Rumble, if they try to imperv it, you can just quick effect dodge it, without having to waste Baron's negate, which is nice. That comes up, not much, but it does. All right, so the first thing we're doing is we're making Dispatter first. You always make Dispatter first. That's an extension. Right. Now we gotta go SP Little Knights. Well, it doesn't matter which one you use here, probably because I'm gonna bring back him anyways. Go SP first. That Caution. Yeah, SP you never duel. I'm always going into my turn because I want to banish my Astral out. I don't care about the 2 banishes effects, right? I don't never make an IP at all. Always SP right away, banishing my own Astral out. Now Spatter, bring back one card. And Rumble. Bring back. So Amatara is a tuner. You can bring it back off of Rumble. Then there you got another Crimson Dragon. But you gotta wait till your opponent's turn to use. Now this is pretty much full board. It's just I'm missing. I had to use one of the, just because the awkward hand I had, I'm missing having one of the extra horse monsters in the field. Like I didn't want to have to pop the, I want to use Imseti plus Dumatov to make Photon Lord and save Happy. So usually Happy would be there too. But I mean, you know, I haven't, let's look at my negates we got here. So you got Omni negates, Dispatter, Pop. So for as far as the negates, I'm going to have one Omni negate, 2 Omni negates with reframing, plus this with Clear Crystal Wing, so that's a spell trap negate. Then Pop possibly negate, but Pop a monster negate there, plus Banish. So as far as interruptions in general, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interruptions, which I don't think there's hardly any decks that can play for that. Draw phase, use Crimson. I usually tag Dispatter just that way. If they try to get rid of Dispatter, it's not a big deal. I don't like to tag Baron. It doesn't matter, but I always like just tagging Dispatter instead of Baron. Baron's like the most important boss monster in this deck. Nope, not use Baron effect. Turn to auto. Draw. Yep, and then since it's actively in hand, you can go ahead. We can go ahead and pop that with the Spatter. Shuffle back to Astral out. Okay, that's what happens when you play against a computer. So here there's like Bravo or Seti that wants to come out. Just finish this guy off. What are you doing? Yeah, let me show 2 more test hands and try against the same one of these other computers here. Let's go just against this tool here. First again, just go first version. Okay, so got protection from Max C here. Now, Gamma's not the best protection from Max C because they can wait till you have a monster in the field. That's why it's not as good, but it helps. So here, I probably want to see, you know, I don't want to use Gamma right away. I'm probably going to actually send some Sardic Rave just because I want to see if I can draw into Calarium. Yeah, right. No, just another King Sark. Okay, that didn't help. That was crap. Alright, so what we're going to do, alright, normal Meek first. And that. And we'll go Meek. Gotta go Meek chain 1 because you need the Meek back. And Rem Heart. And what I'm going to add off of here, actually, just because I need the extra draws, is actually we're going to go decisions. Yeah, add decisions. Pop. Yep, and go to it right now on the turn. And what I should have done first before doing any of that is just get the other body in the field. So let's set the other King Sark. I mean, at this point, actually, you could probably send Gamma. There's no point of keeping Gamma, in your hand because you already have monsters in the field. So, as long as you just send Gamma. And when the monster field. Now we go into Amtara. And here we don't have access to Visa Starfrost, so we need Visas. Which actually, I'm gonna be able to get access anyways with Obsidians. Might just actually add. Yeah, imagining. Yeah. You know what? No. We don't have that yet, so go add Calarium. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do. To get that. So before Calarium, we want to activate this first to add the right card. And now Calarium. We're gonna get Visa Starfrost off of this. Visas. Okay, now we bring out the right card, the Lightheart back, Visa field, go into our second one. Now we get an extra card in our hand. Use Lightheart to make Lightheart. Okay, now we're gonna get draw plus the rival. Defense position monsters. Okay, now before anything else, before using decisions or anything, let's just get into Baron. There's no point just having the Baron plus. Let's see. So we need 2 buys for cross shape, right? So we got that from there, but precisions we still want to pop. Thomas is great to hold on to. The other King Sark don't need. I definitely don't need the other Rhinophobia, so let's save that. We're just gonna not end on none of the horse. This is where actually all 4 horse names might come up, where I think I might have to go back to all 4 horse monsters just to get full body here. I see why I haven't before. So let's go. Send another horse. And then we're gonna decisions. Pop the happy. Framing negate. No rival. Back matters. Always something new with this deck. matter how many times you play, it's always different every hand. That's why it's so fun. Okay, now we Astral out, and we'll use probably actually use some Sorrow first, just because to keep visas in the graveyard and bring it back. So you technically have 2 Astral outs. So what I could have done there, instead of some of the other Force Monster, could have used popped another Astral out. So no, we gotta bring back Meek for sure. So, and don't be afraid to do that. You technically, I think I said that in one of my deck profile videos, is you don't really need 2 Astral outs. It's the best of 1 format, so you don't need 2 Astral outs ready to go each turn. That's why having Samsara is amazing. Alright, oh, and we get 2 free bodies here because I didn't use Clarion yet. So Meek chain 1, and chain 2. This is why opening Clarion up right away is huge, because then I would have extra bodies in the field, so I have to waste one of my horse monsters. Okay. There we go. SP. So it's pretty much the same board as before, right? SP to banish. Better. And here I'm actually just gonna bring back the Samsara, because that's why I banished the Samsara first to make Astral out, because it's Visa Starfrost in the graveyard, but I can bring it back and use it as a tuner, or as a non-tuner, as a level 4 body to make Crimson again. And also then I'm gonna have 2 Astral outs ready to go, because I'll have 2 Visa Starfrost in the graveyard. So always, if you're gonna make just Astral out and you have Samsara, Visa Samsara, and Starfrost in graveyard, use Samsara first. Right, so now we got Rumble, and we'll bring back Momatara. Card's so broken. You can use it as a tuner or non-tuner. Now look at this, same board. So many ways to get into it. Plus the extra attack now, because I cross shoot in the right spot. Attacking Spatter. Happy decisions. Just gonna finish this off. That card, whatever that is. That's happy. Set that. Alright, let's see. Do one more test hand here, then move to the other deck. Do some going second stuff. But that would be my typical end board, with Happy on there too. Alright, so let's do that one. First, let's see what we got here. Am I prepared for Maxine? Nope. Let's good these are test hands and against live stuff. Alright, so... This is tough here. I keep getting visas in my hand too, the 1 visas. So with Calarium, if I got ashed, I'm good because I have talents, right? But I'm probably going to be adding Meek instead of... There's some Samsara I want to save for fall because I think if I add Rimheart... Well, no, that's not true because I have visas in hand. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so we're going... So if I didn't have visas in hand or access to visas, I probably would have just added Meek to go Rykard or Samsara plus Meek to go to combo. Or probably Rykard because that way I have Samsara or, you know, a rival to keep extending if I get stopped somewhere along the way. The problem is without visas, if I would just go Rimheart here and then Meek and I get stopped, like if Chizuka or whatever gets improved, then you can't really use Samsara to shuffle back. At least if I went to Rykard first, you can still use Samsara to shuffle back stuff to special summon him. But it all changes because Visa's already in hand. Right. So we'll do here special Meek. Now Visa's pop it. So we go Meek chain 1, chain 2 Calarium. Put this Meek over here. So no access to the horse engine all here, but that's okay because we got talents in hand. Gotta save the pieces. I kind of actually want... Yeah, actually kind of... Can I get him beforehand? Kind of want Obsidians. Just to pop the Rykard. Yeah, oh yeah, we want Obsidians here. Because that's gonna get me. So I already got visas in hand. Yep. We want Obsidians just to pop the Rykard without the light. I'll show you what we do here. Alright, so first, before anything else, I'll keep that there. See, that's why I kept Samsara in the hand, because he's live now. So, use Omatara. Now, very important here, before using Bracphobia, keep Claim on the field, so that way you can add Precisions to pop the Light Heart and add Reframing from there. Because you wouldn't be able to do that if you took it off the field. Okay, now we're gonna go special Light Heart. The visas are still in the field. Go into a second one. I already have a Rykard in hand anyways. So we'll go ahead and just add a second one. Flame's not doing any good now, so might as well use it. We're gonna draw two. We're gonna draw into horse. Ooh. I can't use the magics. Oh, alright, so now we got the Baron. Might as well save that. The next thing is probably going to cross shoot because there's no other negate I can get up. But see, even if I get, so if you get nibbed, obviously I got Baron, but if nib plus improv, I have plenty of extensions here because you got Obsidians for a special summon, so I can special summon another Rykard that way. I got a rival for a special summon, so I'm pretty much saving all this. I don't want to use all my stuff. I want to get my main boss monsters on the field first, and then I'll use whatever I left to extend or just save it for the next turn. Right, so here I just want to go without using without using Samsara or right card. I want to play like as if I don't have all this extra extension in my hand and not give it away. Here, I want. Nah, we're not gonna do that because I don't have a Samsara engrave already. We're just gonna banish that. Yeah, we'll save that. Visas plus. Definitely gotta do Rimheart here because Rivals in hand. So just cross shift and bring back a Meek. Perfect. Because of all this extra extension I have, is that this deck is just very resilient. You play through so much. Very easy to get to the end board playing through like 3 hand traps. Or even Nib. Or just not draw longer. Ghost Ogre I can play through. Yeah, you can play through so much. Something special. Okay. Now we want probably to bring back visas, yeah. So we get visas back in rotation. Yep. And make SP. So because I got all I need to make a second, riding a second time. So bring back visas back in rotation. Visas graveyard. Use those two. Actually, shit. I have enough that I can probably make Chaos Angel on top of this too. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So at this point, we pretty much got what we need on our field, so let's start extending now. So now we got go Chaos Angel. And instead of using some Samsara instead at this point, to get the extra body, now we're going to use Obsidians. Save some sorrow for later. Now Rumble. Oh no, I do gotta use it anyways. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Oh shit, I see where I messed up. Nope. Okay, so what happened here is before Rumble I should have used some sorrow because I didn't get into SP there. That's okay though, that's still pretty good board. So, doing this combo, the mistake is before using Synchro Rumble, you should have used Samsara, because I used Amatara plus the right card. Yeah, because I had the extra right card that I summoned off of Obsidians to make Crimson Dragon, but I should have used this Samsara. Or one of them, plus either Samsara or right card to make SP there. So I would have had SP plus all this here, plus the frame. So, and then just used all this in the hand here. I'm not beating for this at all. Yep. We'll just attack Chaos Angel there. I mean, all the Syncos are completely protected with Chaos Angel here, so a lot of unnecessary. Yeah, no, go ahead. That ain't doing no. Bring back the right card, gonna add a card. Alright, so I'll show the deck again real quick, but yeah, this version of the deck is much better. You're going to see the board breakers, but I'll do some videos on both of them. Playing Master Duel. Probably, oh shit, did I change? Okay, no, this was the going first one, yep. So I have a going second version of the deck I'll play, but didn't really see what I needed to stop Maxi that much. But again, here's the deck that I was playing there. So, you know, going first is gonna be insane because you got it, the 2 gamma plus the 3 hash. There's a call by, but it's just you still have to have a pretty decent board, a pretty decent hand to make sure that having a tune in the graveyard doesn't stop. So the other version of this deck is much better for sure, which I'll show here next. But that version is great just because if you go first, you have a guarantee around Maxi.